Members of Congress. Across the United States, fear has become a daily reality for many immigrant families. People are afraid to leave their homes, go to work, attend school, or worship in churches. According to the report from the international news outlets, throughout 2024 and 2025, this fear has been instituted alongside the increase of immigrant and reinforcement. ICE operations include with limited public transparency. Families report loved ones being detained, routine activities on the way to work, schools. After attending religious services, parents fear leaving home, and many Mordans may never return to see their children at night. These many accounts isolate individuals. They reflect on a border crime or anxiety of undocumented immigrants, advocacy, organization, journalists across multiple states. ICE agents receive training from the Federal Law Reinforcement Center, the FLETC in Georgia, were instructed to include immigration laws, firearm uses, defense, and tactic in constitution projects and such as the Fourth Amendment. Historically, this has training been lasted approximately 22 weeks. However, according to reports published in 2024, investigative journalists and the government watchdog group certain certain ICE reinforcement roles have been seen training a little as 6 or 8 weeks. Officials, experts have raised concern that shortening training of these agents produces more violence and carry out more danger than good. The Fourth Amendment protects individuals from unreasonable searches of seizures, yet occurring video footage witnesses report documented eyes over the past years of individuals being hurt, brutally terrified, as well as getting killed for just being a human being. ICE agents, Department of Home Security, DLS, maintains the operations of the law and target, standing with the public senses that reinforcement efforts focus on individuals those pose threat to the safety of the national security. But however, the gap between statements has been lived and experienced many significance. When reinforcement actions result in widespread fear among families with no criminal history and children with no past, with parents with criminal identity, is called to question. This is a concern becomes even more urgent when reinforcement actions occur so-called sensitive locations for decades. Churches, schools, community centers have been functioning with informational spaces for refugees, especially children. Although DHS guidelines have historically limited reinforcement these spaces from the last reports of 2024 to early 2025. People with disabilities are also placed at high risk. Individuals, cognitive, psychological, and mental health disabilities may struggle to understand commands of communication effectively during these reinforcement encounters of disability rights organization reports. Cases are necessary. High cases of people who do not speak 100% English or people that are disabled have been detained or even killed because the ICE agent had no training on that background whatsoever. So Congress has both authority and responsibility to oversee federal reinforcement agencies to ensure the etiquette of training proper protects civil liabilities and safeguard children and families from harm. But the question before you is not whether reinforcement should exist, but rather it should be carried out in a manner that's constitution that you sure to appall, because the nation has governed by demonetization, not by government, but by justice.